To me, enough is enough. They just wanna hurt us, bring us down, bring us down. Enough is enough. We won't let them hurt us, bring us down, bring us down. Enough is enough. You won't bring us down, bring us down. Enough is enough. They just wanna hurt us, bring us down, bring us down. Enough is enough. We won't let them hurt us, bring us down, bring us down. Enough is enough. Enough is enough, is enough, is enough. I'm seeing color in black and white, so I won't be defined, living life through their lives.
Hey guys, welcome back to Queen of the Indies Corner with another episode of Under the Ropes. I'm your host, as always, the Queen of the Indies, Tiffany. And today we have a return, but I feel like it's been we're gonna break this because this was gonna be my starting thing. You were Tristan Tai, as I feel like it's the alter ego now of Ikuro Kwon. Like, sorry.
Yeah.
Who are you? I know I do this like every podcast.
No, man, until they tell me otherwise, I'm a Ikuro Kwon, man.
Who you again? I'm not sure.
I love it.
I'm
I love
sorry.
it. You know why? Because people call me both in promos.
Do they?
But they think, but they think they're like telling me my shoot name.
Mhm.
And they get Tristan. It's like, it's still, it's not that. But so they think that they know because they call me Tristan in locker rooms. Just because of just how it was.
Right.
And then Ikuro Kwon is just like, now that's the new name.
Right.
Which is weird in the sense but I was a Ikuro Kwon in 2019.
Yeah.
So it's just, just because I had that break and then things were, popping off a little bit as Tristan Tai. So now
Right.
it's
I do this every podcast, especially anything related to like ETU when Jay Bougie's here, Pretty Boy Spoon's here, whatever, Jack Sullivan. It's like,
Yeah.
who are you? Tristan? Ikuro?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. But that's because they're dumb. That's why.
well, there you go. Well, guys, if you
I
haven't,
hope that was live. Yeah.
we're live. We're
Good.
live, pal. Anyway, years ago, he came on as Tristan Tai years ago on the Under the Rope series. So now we're doing Ikuro Kwon. So it's the alter ego.
That's it.
Is the alter ego. So definitely check out that interview if you haven't already. But if you guys are new here, I interview everything independent wrestling, whether it's wrestlers, promoters, referees, backstage. I got you guys covered. If you guys got questions, please feel free. Drop it into the chat. I'm sure he'll be more than happy to answer all of your questions. So I already see some people in the chat. Make sure you share the stream. Let's get some people on in here. So Clown's in the chat. What's up? He says, afternoon, everyone. Zach Minger's in the chat. He goes, International Pancake Day. Did you know it's International Pancake Day?
Is it? I think it's every day's a day though, right?
Yes, every day there's a special day for
What's
something.
tomorrow? Does he know what tomorrow is?
I don't know. Zach, tell us what tomorrow is. But
He
today's...
needs to look it up. But
So since he's talking about pancakes, what is the pancake order? What is your preference?
I'm a waffle guy.
Me too. I'm a waffle person too. But if you had to have pancakes.
If I had to have pancakes, I'd order them and give them to my wife so she could have double pancakes.
He's dodging it.
Yeah. Or if I start sticking needles in my leg and my arm, then I'll have. But right now, I can't do that. So.
Oh God. Ace Field Retros in the chat. He goes, "What's up? Concrete Dragon is the truth." So,
I see you, Ace. I get to see Ace this weekend.
yes, big
Yes,
weekend. Which
and he gets to announce the eulogy of Brother Greatness instead.
busy weekend. Which
Yeah.
which we will definitely get into. So, I was telling him that this became a full blown fan tweet podcast.
Which is awesome.
I don't think I got any questions into this, so I'm all about asking the questions of the fans. And again, if you guys got questions, drop them into the chat. So let's start off with this fan question. This one's from Andrew. He said, "Please ask him why he is so mean to ETU."
It's not. I'm not. It's not mean. That's that narrative, man. It's not me. All people have to do is be better than me. That's it. And then I'm gone. If I'm still here, what does that tell you? But they're mad. Like, I don't get rid of us.
Yes.
That's what that 5-on-5 was for. They literally said, we signed the line. If you lose, you're gone. Cool. You care? You could have put, if we lose, you push my mom off a cliff. I'll sign. We're not losing. And people are just mad about it. So if they want to be mad, that's fine. As long as I keep getting paid what I get paid, I come home, my daughter and my wife got a smile on their face. I go pull up to my house, my bank account looks like how it looks. I've been mean as I don't care if you think I'm mean. That's everything. So to answer your question or not answer your question, I don't think I'm mean. I'm giving it the best. First of all, no, because we're talking about being mean. What does mean? Mean means taken away. Mean is demeaning. Mean means to put down, to diminish. This is the greatest card ETU has ever had because of us, because of me. How is that putting ETU down? I'm selling out the Mecca again for us. If Jay Bougie and them could do that, we would not be there. They can't pack those rooms, so they need to be expected to do it. You're welcome, ETU. We're the nicest we've ever. We couldn't be nicer to ETU. We're making ETU. So, but again, see narrative. If they only post us doing bad stuff in that and with it looking bad, then that's what they're gonna go with. But people who are successful know what we're doing, and that's who we pay attention to. We're not paying attention to people that don't understand the game. They're tuning in. That's not putting down. I guarantee. What we were talking about earlier before the cameras came on, we just named a couple of promotions no one knows about. We're not being mean to them, right? Like, but they're just not relevant. ETU is relevant. That's a pretty nice thing. So,
if you're not watching ETU, make sure you're watching ETU. Subscribe to IWTV. But let me give love in this chat. Lovely's in the chat. She goes, "My brother," and then she's giving the heart.
I gotta meet her, man.
Yes, I want to meet her too. I love all her
Just good
pictures.
energy. Because I hate Twitter, man. I hate Twitter. And I logged on, and she popped up on like just my news feed just because you're showing love to some of the guys and the girls. And just the energy was so dope. I was like, who are these people? There's a whole culture in the podcast world, and it was like you just in the wrestling world, they just don't wrestle. But like I would rather chill with them.
Yeah.
I'd rather go, spark up with them and just chill in the back. Like that's what I would like to do. But instead, I gotta beat these little boys all day.
Oh boy. All right, let's see what
Shout
else.
out to Lovely, and no, it's like it's like my favorite person. The person I never met. It's crazy.
There's a lot. I love that about like social media is that we all share the love of wrestling, and and it's nice too because if you go places like if we don't live in the same state, that that you might actually run into these people like later down the line, which is really cool. That's the nice thing about wrestling. Good cop, bad cops in the chat. He goes a little late, but heading back to start at 2 times will be up to date in less than 5 minutes. He also said Zach and I had my pancakes on Pancakes Day. Oh, nice. Let's see. Faith Thompson's in the chat, said, "Hey, beautiful people." Hey, Faith. Thank you. We love you. Lovely says, "Oh, I love you. Come see us." Yes. So we have to come. We have to go there.
You gotta go.
We'll make it work. Definitely. One of these days we'll definitely meet on that too. So, All right, let's see. So again, there's like so many fan tweets. Obviously, a lot was talking about ETU, and like I said, we're prepping for ETU this Sunday. Pretty Boy Smooth left question on the fan tweet. He goes, "Ask him why he called me a palm tree with braids." That was rigorous.
I literally picked the most accurate. Like, why? What do you mean, why? Because you're 10 feet tall with brain. See, you hang out with bougie too long, you become fucking stupid too. 10 feet tall for no reason, asking a question like that, bro. But see, I like Smooth, man. He does his own thing, right? It's just the company, but you're only as real as the company you keep. You're hanging around a cornball for years, bro. For what? Because when it really comes down to it, I put them the thing, bro. He signed a contract. I know Bougie's name didn't come up when he signed that contract. You know what I'm saying? The reason why I never pulled Gabe Sky in a contract because that wasn't his. He don't need to be in that business yet. You don't need to be in contract business. He takes care of his own thing. It wasn't about that. But this Killionaire Club, it's just a jacket, man. It's just a jacket. I try to leave him out of it, and he leaves himself out of it because you see, man, J Bougie be talking shit, and Pretty Boy Smooth is nowhere to be found in any of it. He keeps it calm. He makes his money. He stays low. He's smooth. That's what I'm saying. Like normally, like he's a cool guy, bro. Like we normally we would be cool. We'd be totally cool. But his friend talks too much.
Ooh, well, there you
Because the
have
thing
it.
is that in that tree comment, guess who Jay Bougie's gonna hide behind when the shots start flying? Big ass palm tree with braids, and he's gonna take all the hits for what? And when Smooth falls, is Jay Bougie gonna catch him? No, he's gonna be halfway up the ramp. He's not built for this action, and the reason why he talks like that because he has him, and he knows that he's too smart to know that. That's why I poked the bear to him. I'm waking him up, yo. Look what's going on. Everyone's laughing because of who's talking shit for you. He lost. They lost that match because of Bougie. He should have checked in with Smooth. Hey, who should we get for the 5-on-5? No, let's ask Marcus Mathers. He's gonna get his boys, and it instantly stopped being the Jay Bougie show, and now it's Team Marcus. So what do we do? By any means, February 22nd. No Marcus Mathers pity fan party. Ain't no Jay Bougie. You know whoever the hell he brings. It's us. It's our card. It's the way we want it. We put the belts up. We're gonna take them. They shouldn't have won them in the first place, but cool. They got their 15 minutes. That's fine. But I'm telling you now, like, if Smooth doesn't wake up on the 22nd, we're gonna wake him up because we damn sure putting Jay Bougie like, you know, to sleep.
Clown in chat says palm trees can be deadly. A ton of people pass from falling coconuts.
You a bitch if you die from a coconut. You were supposed to go. That's survival of the fittest. You never can. You read a headline: Ikuro Kwon dies from a coconut. Get the hell out of here. You dying from coconuts.
Wow. Damn. All right.
Imagine my family reading that. What happens with coconut? Some bitch ass death. Next question.
God. All right. Well, this one's from Ricky. Ricky says, I want to know about the expected group chat.
Why?
Because people want to know how juicy it is.
And why do you think there is one?
I wonder if they saw it. Though you were like, at a show.
Well, I mean, we're still here, so they probably didn't see it. So.
You're not going to give us anything. What could possibly... The memes, the whatever.
Whatever I say, they're not going to believe, and whatever they think it is, that's what they're going to run with. So I say yes to whatever they think it is.
Okay. All right. Well, I want to talk about this. I have to squeeze a question in here since we are talking about ETU. And I definitely want to talk about like two matches in particular that you had. Obviously, UNA game. I was so excited for this match. I didn't know the round. I'm just saying. Definitely need another round. So let's talk about that match first.
He looks like he's healed up, so
Mm-hmm.
I'm always ready. He's somebody, man. Like again, like when I told him in that ring, like again, like you're following the wrong company. It wasn't even Big Brother stuff. It was just, bro, like you want to be where I'm at. I'm telling you the formula, and it's not fucking around with clowns. And if because then what happens is if you mess with clowns and clowns get mess with me, they put you in front of me, and now I got to deal with you, and that's exactly what happened. Like he's gonna be a star. I watched him like day one of practice. Tap Gay. Gay was right there. I said, "Yo, this him, right there," and he didn't disappoint. He's gonna wrestle aggression,
Yeah.
like you know what I mean, like he's doing it his way, and when he does it his way, look what happens. If he did the expected way, that match probably would have happened last year. Same thing I told Price. I'm not telling you what to do, Price, but listen to me. I know business. I understand success. Like that's what I'm trying to put you on to. 28 days later, that MJF hands him a contract. You know what I mean? Like I didn't tell him to sign him though. That was just the mentality of what you need to do to get to where you're going. Put you in rooms, go through conversations. This is how it works. And people want to act like it's just made up. It's not. You're watching it happen in real time. Alec Price is on television now, not because he joined the expected, but because he understood what we're going for and understands the vision and the mindset you need to be in and lock in, and that's the expected way. And then everything that you can expect from mindset like that happens, and it happened to him. His life is forever changed. And he don't got to thank me for nothing. He's got to thank the man in the mirror for making the right decision for riding with me. Yeah.
So if you guys haven't watched that match, definitely go watch that match because so good. It needs to happen again. Like you said, he is back.
He's right.
I know he's wrestling Kylon King this Thursday, so
That'll be
that would be good. So the first one, and we're gonna do another round. But like I said, I need another round of you guys, definitely, 100%. And the other match, and I'm so grateful for being there in person, was you and Charles Mason. Like this, it's like, where were you hiding this match? Like,
you understand too, like when you get a blueprint like that where you have the role that he's cemented for himself and where he's at and what he's done, like it's a whole genre.
yeah,
When you know what I mean, it gets dark when Charles Mason walks in the rooms,
mm-hmm.
right? And that dynamic of like who can fight him. Yeah, you can get someone big, you can get someone, but it's just who's going to make the match happen, right?
Yeah.
And I think it's a matchup that's been it's in front of your face, and it's one of those things you just don't realize it. But again, it also comes down to business, and that's why I said like talking mean about ET. No, I put ET in the highest regard. You people even watching this chat, they don't see me everywhere. That's not because I choose not to be everywhere, right? Like there's certain people who understand the value, some people who could afford the value, and some people who believe in the value. So anyone who believes in the value, I'm gonna die for it. And ETU understood Charles Mason, Ikuro Kwon. It makes sense. There's a lot of companies who probably understand that makes sense too, but we're the ones that gave you the show. He's someone who I respect in a lot of in a lot of ways, and a lot of places he's been. Like he's killed in every single one of them. So that matchup again, I also want another one. I'd like to go to his home turf. I'd like to wrestle him at Hog. I think that would be something that would be again a different feel and a different opponent from who he's been with already. So shout outs to him, shout outs to what he's doing, and thank you for loving the match because the clips that I have on my phone of that match, I can barely hear the match because I think the camera recording is right next to you. So whatever fan footage I have that's sensitive, I forgot who sent it to me, but
makes sense, right?
I guarantee on Sunday, if they're there, if I see footage from them again, you're going to be in the distance because they're going to walk around.
Sometimes I have to like put music over some of the shit because then you just hear me and it's just like so loud. It's just
like I said though, it's real. There was a time where you didn't know who I was and you made noise anyway, and that is something that that's full circle stuff there too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot. Like, I mean, we go back like so many years and everything like that. Like I go back to Remarkable when you gave Wrestle Dustin and Kylon. And everybody was cheering for you guys, and I was like, "Oh, I feel bad." I was like, "But I was like, I love
Yeah.
Miracle Generation."
Yeah, and I looked at you and said, "We're not in Massachusetts. You better fucking stand up for above the rest." I'm like, oh
And you
yeah,
yelled at me. You're like, "Tiff, come on!"
yeah, yeah, but yeah. That's you better, yeah, you better. Crazy. You would have thought, yeah, if we're in Rhode Island, yeah, I don't expect you to stand up for us.
I
We're,
can't.
we're in New England, but we're in New York. Like,
Yeah. Listen, if you're one of my boys, you're one of my boys. That's it. Like, I'm a scream.
make me break my back as if I bridge when you cheer for me,
Yes.
making me stretch before you.
Listen, okay. Shout out Marissa's in the chat. She says hi guys, and she said some hard hi Marissa. If you I've corrupted so many people in indie wrestling.
Yeah, you got people getting you. Everyone's got sciatica because you.
Yo, Desmond Cole popped
Yeah,
one once.
you got people trying to pop Tiffany. And they're shitting themselves. There's
Sorry, not sorry. Like,
yeah, you're out here just making
I get
fun.
it. I've like insulted people, and I'm like, it's not perfect. What do you mean it's not perfect? There's no toes. Like, don't talk to me. Like,
Yeah, almost broke my neck in Mexico, dude. I was like, oh, she'll see this.
the
That,
cheap
and that
pop.
and that ring doesn't move, so I'm out here on my neck. And that ring doesn't move at all.
I'm sorry, but it's the cheapest pop you're gonna get from me. Like, I can't. Oh my god! But yeah, Marissa's laughing. She goes, "Yes, yes, you have corrupted so many wrestlers in independent wrestling. So sorry, but not sorry." So, but yeah. So we need round two with you and A Game. We need round two with you and Charles Mason. And yes, I would love to see you and Mason at House of Glory, 100%. Definitely, and it's close to my house, so it's even better. So, but all right, let's talk about this one too. So let's talk BST wrestling. You made your debut there, and you got to work Sammy Diaz, and this was great. You guys got thrown in front of me too, which was I'm everywhere. I'm everywhere. Sammy Diaz is the real deal. I would like to see him also like at a lot of other places too. Like he deserves everything. He's busted his ass.
And not just this year, I mean, the last 2, 3 years, like
Yeah.
he took over.
Yeah.
He took. I mean, he really did. Like that top five shit is real. Like those last 2 years, like killing him.
Yeah.
Killing him. And then that match again. I'm a different match for people. It's not even a. That's not a cocky sense. Like I know Sammy Diaz's moves. He hit none of them in our match. He didn't do one moonsault. He didn't do like it was. It's a fight, and that's a lot of times people bring me in to test their top guys. That's not about a time. I understand the purpose of it. Like I said, if they pay me what they pay me, I'm cool. If I'm a changing of the guard, if not even that, if I'm a goal, if you get past this, that means you can go here. Cool. Because that goes deeper than sometimes championships. That goes deeper than a hot streak. That's a forever streak. If you want to talk about being tough, yeah. Show us. You think that you can hold the championship? Then go for it. Or I think this dude talks too much. Pay me, I'll kill him. That's just how it goes. It's very, very simple. Like you have different killers, right? Like you got the speedballs,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
Killer. They make it look real good though. You know, you got low key. You got the people who I'm studying under, right? You got Suzuki. You got Kushida, right? You
Yeah.
got Gabe Sky's a killer in his own right. Matt Mikowski's a killer in his own right. Austin Lee. My style is a little different. It's flashy if I want it to be, but it's effective in the sense where I'm 5'9", right? Like I'm 6'10" in real life. I've never seen. I've wrestled people 10 inches taller than me, looking at me like this. That's how I am in there, and they know that. So, like that's Sammy Diaz. Like I asked for that match. I don't call out really anybody.
Mhm.
Called out Sammy Diaz, and they made it happen. And we're gonna wrestle again. I don't know where, but we're gonna wrestle again. I promise we're gonna wrestle again.
So good. This is definitely like I was excited when you were finally like making your
Yeah, you
debut
got me,
there.
you got me hyped now. Now I'm thinking about fights now.
Put it out there. We're manifesting. Who
Yeah.
is it? Who is it that you want to fight? Like that you haven't.
Oh, I haven't. I'm gonna
Yeah.
get Blackwood out of retirement. That's what I want to get out of retirement, man. I got to wrestle Blackwood.
Hmm.
Um, I want Bear Bronson.
Mm.
I want Santana. Shit, I want Mystico again one on one. Um, uh, again, we kind of settled it at Battle Riot, but me and Cruel got to have one, just to kind of just iron out some things. Um, I've never wrestled Marcus Matters one on one. I've never wrestled Jordan Oliver one on one. I don't know how, but we just never did. Another person, again, blast from the, been in history, right? Blast from the past in the sense of Griffin McCoy.
Mm.
Um, just I respect him, and I wanna. He's gonna be a dad soon. Shout out to him, and I wanna prove myself again, and especially like Northeast guys, just because like now that I live in Florida, like I'm out of the scene.
Yeah.
I'm active when I want to, but it's something where like it's still somewhere that I want to conquer.
Right.
I want to go down to action. I want to go to reality wrestling. I want to go there. But right now MLW is my home.
Yeah.
Marco's my home. ETU is my home. So it's like uh making sure those places and those letters matter.
Hmm.
Where none of them feel like stepping stones. Where if you step foot in the locker room, that's how I take pride in it. I've been in some of the best locker rooms you could possibly be in with some of the best talent on the planet. And so I understand how certain things should look, and I understand how I want my shows that I'm on to feel. And if I can add that professionalism and add that courtesy to the locker room and the men and women that are in there, and make those letters mean something, that's again a forever thing.
Yeah.
I want my friends, I want people to keep the lights on with this. I don't want it to feel like people are playing dress up to get punched in the mouth and then go back and try to figure out how to get things done. No, it's everything. The expected group chat, man, it can be more than that, man. They don't know. They don't know. If I talk to them about investing or
Mm.
property or understanding how to move certain things around, relationship stuff, on how to keep that big picture in check, on how to stay out of trouble, on how to keep your head strong, on how to ignore fans, on how to, like in the sense of negativity, like it's bigger than that.
Yeah.
And I don't, again, I put people on whoever is willing to listen. I don't hide secrets, but a lot of people think they know better. So, then let them show me that they know better. I don't care. But the second they try to question who I am and what I stand for, then I have a problem.
Mm.
I'm too not important. I don't want to say that, but I'm too advanced to be worried about pennies. Like it doesn't get to me. That's why like every time I open my mouth about the Killionaires Club, it sounds like I'm being hypocritical, but it's not that. It's just the issue at hand. They never had gold. I would never say their name. They had what I want. Once they don't have it anymore, I don't talk about them.
Mm.
If they choose to talk about me, I'm not going to hear them because they're at the back of the line talking about it. So I don't hear that. So everything, the universe corrects itself this weekend.
Well, you threw some names out there that I'd love to see some matches.
And there's more. I'm just saying on top
I
of my
know.
head. Look at a list. Like
We're
look
manifesting, like.
we're manifesting.
But it's crazy.
We're
Like a lot of
manifesting.
the names that you brought up, like it's so wild because it's like, like thinking about like all the years. Like I'm almost at 300 interviews on the Under the Rope series, which is wild because it's
Wow.
like you've been on here before. And then to
Yeah.
have like people like that you brought up, like Griffin McCoy's been on here years ago, like Marcus Matters, and like
Mhm.
look where all you guys were to where you are.
These are my peers. This is my class. Like
Yeah.
this is our class. Like the class, whatever year you want to call it. But like that double XL cover looks nice.
Yeah.
Like we got like it's talent. And not just talent, but talent that gets influenced by the people who protected it, who made us love it. So there's that instance where like, yeah, we might new generation it a little bit, right? In
Hmm.
terms of maybe inclusivity, right? Maybe certain methods on the road, maybe a little bit cleaner, maybe a little bit more, things like that. But
Hmm.
as far as the value of what it is, like some people wrestle and they're figuring out in year 5 that they should go to the gym.
Yeah.
It's absurd. Like people don't understand. Like there's people who are in good positions but have not been in real life situations, who they don't understand how to connect the dots. The people that I mentioned, they've been through real situations
Yeah.
and they learned how to grind through wrestling. Wrestling made them men. Life made them men, but they didn't use wrestling to redo high school. I reference that a lot because a lot of people do it.
Mhm.
They want to be top bitch. They want to be big dog. The real ones see through it. I don't because we don't talk about it. We just are.
Yeah.
And those men that I mentioned, differences aside, good side, bad side, whatever, their craft speaks for themselves and their success speaks for themselves. And if you look at my resume, I haven't had nearly as much matches as those people that I mentioned, or even my friends. Every single one of my matches, with even possibly the exception of a couple of ones in the first early years, they have all mattered.
Mhm.
They have all, there's not one name, one situation, one venue, one city that I have been in that did not matter because I only do what matters. And my matters that, on a grand scale matters to me.
Mhm.
And you know, that's the reason why I want to wrestle those people
Mhm.
is because of what they stand for. And again, to make my resume, look even more solid than it already is.
Mhm. It's interesting that you say that, right? Because it's like every wrestler has different agenda, and different process of like how they're gonna like do everything, where some people like you, and then like Landon Hale's like another one, quality over quantity, you know. So and then to see like other people, and it's like, oh, I'm gonna pick up like every match or whatever. And then it's funny like watching through all the years that I've been watching and supporting like so many people, like I've been at shows where it's clicked. Like they've had that match and then they found themselves within that match. It's like they
Yeah.
finally, whatever was missing, it
Yeah.
fell into place, and then it moved forward.
Yeah.
Like Austin Luke is definitely one that I can say that like I kind of seen that too with like one of his matches that it just clicked, and then
He's good.
forget
Yeah.
it.
The Prince Harming era is yeah, it's real. Because again, he's a legitimate fight. Like, and legitimate fighters are scared to um really show their craft. They just are. Not everybody, but the ones that I've met and I know me personally was sometimes like not even what we think is your biggest asset could be a setback without control
Mm-hmm.
in that way. But yeah, like you're right. Like some people need a lot of reps. Everyone needs reps.
Yeah.
There's just levels to it.
Mm-hmm.
I learn a lot from conversation. I learn a lot from environment. I learn a lot from just what I've been through. It was what I've been through. Like again, that real life stuff matters. And to put you in certain rooms.
Mm-hmm.
I bring this up a lot. Like when All In was beginning or All Out, whichever the first one was. Um, MJF was with us in MLW,
Mm-hmm.
and we had guys like Dr. Tom Pritchard around
Mm-hmm.
just to get advice, but not to me. I just got there. They're not talking to me.
Mm-hmm.
They're talking to him. They're preparing him to be one of the biggest stars in the world. I'd be a dumbass to leave that room if they're going to talk to me about something. I'm sitting on the floor. I'm going to listen. That's what I did.
Mm-hmm.
If there's a main event that's happening, I'm going to sit. I'm going to learn about how they're creating. I'm going to learn about what's going on. Deeper than that, how are they? What's their family life like? How do you deal with that? How do you negotiate contracts? How do you manage sleep and travel and diet and how do you like what do you do with this money that you're getting now, like how do you invest it? Do you even know how to invest it? I need people outside of wrestling who can help me with this, but learning it from them and people that I respect, but from a different level where I don't mark out like that. I meet people as men, I meet people as fathers, and I meet people as professionals. And because of that energy, and again, like that environment, they want to put me on.
Mm-hmm.
They want to show me the way. So like things that I've learned, through these people in wrestling. Small example, I mean, if they listen, they listen. Like people might already know. When I met and spoke with Claudio at the Grand Prix, that was a man who just wrestled in Wembley Stadium or Cardiff, flew halfway across the world to go to Mexico City for a night to wrestle the Grand Prix, and then flew back that same night with that trophy to go to Wembley. Um, I said, how, right? And little things. And one thing that he gave me, a little piece of advice was make sure you travel with toilet paper, no matter where you are, because you never know. It's just a vet thing. Something that he didn't have to say anything. And again,
Yeah.
he gave me other advice too. That's one thing that like that was an extra of like, I don't know. Just whatever it's vicariously, oh, I've been where he was, or just this is someone who's gonna listen.
Yeah.
Just open my suitcase now, you'll see two rolls of toilet paper that are bad. Like that's just what it is, because I'm never going to devalue what someone tells me or act like I know better than someone in a game where,
Mm-hmm.
like, I might know certain things, but I'll always be open
Mm-hmm.
to learn from people who I respect. And that gets trickled in through all the matches, all the interviews, all the travel, everything in between is just, I know where to listen. And the people who are worth listening to enjoy talking to me.
There you have it. There you go. So soak all that stuff up. Let's do some more fan tweets because there's a couple more. So this one's from my alter ego. He said he has two parts. He says, "Who would he recruit to join Contra?"
Who would I recruit
Mm-hmm.
for Contra? It's really, it comes down to whoever's down for Contra.
Mm-hmm.
Because a year ago or 6 months ago, a month ago, if I would have said I want Kushida, people would laugh. He's not going to go to the dark side with you. Like, as if it's a dark side, it's the right side. But things like that. No. And what happened? He's there. No one's going to say, man, yeah, Suzuki's going to listen to a kid. It's not about listening to. It comes down to what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
So as far as that, it's killers. Like Charles Mason would be crazy,
Oh man.
right?
Yeah.
Gabe Scott would be insane. Matt Mikowski would be insane. You take it back to even deeper. Imagine someone like Isaiah Broner
Oh man.
rocking with us. Imagine us getting Journey Fatu. Let's get another family member. Let's get Jacob's brother. Why not? Let's get him, Juicy Lance gets the whole. Let's get another dynasty. Why not? Like there's so many favors that you could call, and so many people that would be down to be where you're at because they know what Contra stands for.
Yeah.
It's the top. So recruiting wise, man, who would he like to see in Contra?
Oh. I don't know if I don't know if he's in the chat, but there's a lot. You listed a lot. Like, there's a lot. His second question was, does the Unexpected plan to recruit a woman in their attempt to take over ETU?
He has a lot of questions. He's not in the chat. Like I said, killers. Like, my sister Janai is always down to fight. She's clearly doing her own thing. She's contributing forever. Um, if we decide to, then we decide to. It's not we need a girl.
Mm-hmm.
It's we need killers. I don't care what's between your legs. If you kill, you kill. I care about what happens when danger comes. I care about if you run or not.
Yeah.
So it's it, yeah.
Good Cop Bad Cop is listening to this podcast and watching matches of yours. So he said he's watching you and Akira from Opera Cup a year ago.
Oh, a year ago, yeah, man. Shout out to Akira too, bro. Like someone who an unlikely ally of being very supportive at a time where, again, like, that locker room is just full of like amazing talent. And me and him were people not on the chopping block, but we understood, like, status wise, of being lower on the totem pole, and then pairing us together, other than making commentators very confused and if they're going to do Akira versus Akira, right? But him wanting us to show what we got and get out of our own heads and earn our spot. So that match means a lot to me because of the preparation beforehand, the fact that it led to like a death match after that, and then a really good conversation with JBL. But that day after that, when I wrestled Akira, I spoke with Mark Henry, watched the match intently, and gave me immense advice and a few pats on the back, whether they were deserved or not, didn't matter because it meant a lot. Because 15 years ago, before that, my dad ran into Mark Henry at a diner in Harlem, and he got his autograph, and he was really tired, and he gave it to me, and I still have it. It was one of those things. My dad asked, "Hey, my son wants to be a wrestler." Like, he was like, "Man, tell him to find a good." He just gave good advice, and my dad gave it to me, and I listened because I listened. I told him that story, and I think that's where a little more respect came from, which was like, it didn't fall on deaf ears, man. Like, I value what you say. And that night was the same thing. So it was cool.
Wow. Love that. Find all the cool stories on the podcast. All the cool stuff. So we have some fan tweets. Actually, Good Cop Bad Cop's in the chat. But he's got a question that he left. He says, couldn't do a full anagram, but with Kwon being an anagram of no, what do you know about another wrestler on the indies that they don't know you know?
Um,
God, this is gonna open up freaking Pandora's box.
Let me think, yeah, because I gotta ask that question again back to myself. I got a couple degrees. I gotta make sure. All right, let's see. I got someone that I say it one more time.
Okay, so
First of all, he knows what he did. Right.
no, of course he does this on every podcast. He did it on the original interview with me and you. So now he said because we switched the names to Kwon. So he said with Kwon being an anagram of no. What do you know about another wrestler on the indies that they don't know that you know?
Okay. I can answer that. And I don't know anything because I don't pay attention to these people. I know none of them are doing laundry. I know that. I'll tell you that much. I'll tell you none of them have bought sneakers in about 3 years. I know that too. And it's not just one person. And if the shoe fits, yeah. But yeah, that's what I know. And everyone can act like they don't, but I know damn well that they just fucking hug a car freshener and then walk out of their house. I know that for a fact.
Oh my God.
So yeah, these
Wow.
inbred indie kids, man.
Good cutback ups laughing in the chat. He goes, not doing laundry.
Yeah, that's what I know they're not doing.
You see this all the time on social media, people talking about it. I saw
Because you've never seen anything like it. Because all you know is like if you see 15 wrestlers that smell, right? Like 15 people.
yeah.
That's 30 parents who fucked up.
Oh God.
You know what I mean? And then that's 60 grandparents who dropped the ball. Like you just see it goes on and on and on. Like it's a generational issue. Wash your ass. You're grown adults. Like I don't understand. Like you said, like no, I don't have time to shower. I gotta follow my dreams. You're gonna go make your dream a shower.
Oh my God. It is
that's how I feel. Now, granted, in the main event locker rooms, the expected locker rooms smells like roses. But from what I remember in the trenches of the smelly undercards, that's where it lies.
Terrible. Absolutely terrible. Like I get after a match because I've had plenty of wrestlers like purposely hug me.
Well, again, I'm Korean, so I don't have body odor. I don't have the gland. So I actually don't produce body odor. So I maybe I'm a little more biased, but
guys, bring freaking deodorant. Like, oh, even the fans too, man. It's like, come on,
just quit. Just quit. Just quit.
Take a shower.
It's not for you. It's not for you. Being clean is part of it, and you're not ready. Like, there's a lot of things. Like, I question every degree they got. 5th grade moving up, middle school, high school, if they even finished, which they probably didn't. If they smell like that, I'm telling you, it's they haven't showered in days. It's those types of smells. And I've been in situations. Again, and I'm not naming names because that's not my business anymore. But people don't speak. Some of your favorites are disgusting. And that's why I don't get bothered by waves of popularity, because I know your favorites smell like ballsack, and I don't care.
Wow.
Because I don't have time for
it. Clown says, hopefully at least the Black Ice little tree air freshener. What?
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I promise they smell like that. Like they smell like if they just eat a piece of gum, all problems are solved.
Oh God. Faith's in the chat. She goes, I'm screaming.
Yeah. And ask Faith. Like sometimes, like she's downwind a lot from these people at these tables. Like when she comes up and chills, like I know what's going on. Like I want to pick her up every time. Like get above these smells. I tell Faith every time. Like and poor Faith.
I can't. Good Cup Bad Cup says that answer gets a 5-star rating. You made his day.
You can tell I mean it too. I wasn't even gonna go that long. Then the trauma comes back, and then you start making flashbacks. It's like, yeah,
The trauma. It's true.
Yeah.
No. it's funny, but it's not funny. It's funny because it's so true, but it's oh man. Faith said you're not lying.
Yeah. Like when you drive and like when you're in Jersey.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It's kind of like, oh, okay. You know?
Oh man, Pat Cop messaged me. He goes, "That's quite a bridge from Akira. Akira does one of the most perfect bridges. Come on, like."
Yeah, but yeah, Kira doesn't.
He's on there. Heel Pops and Chair Sots in the chat. What's going on? He said, "You're." So,
No.
okay. So Good Cop Bad Cop said those ladder matches are just to give the wrestlers a break from smells. Then.
Yeah, basically, for sure, for sure. But at the same time, too, like that reaching, like your pit level. That's why they climb so slow.
Oh Jesus! Oh man! Well, we're putting it out there today. So, all right, we have another fan tweet. This one's from Everything Pro Wrestling. Give him some love as well. His first question is: how is teaming up with Suzuki and MLW in 2024 and to win the MLW World Tag Team titles with him? And do you have any funny stories with him?
Man. So the respect that he commands is crazy. You'll be I'll be, in a room or whatever, and like he's walking to come like just talk to me,
Mm-hmm.
but everyone like welcome. That type of like that or it's Jesus walking in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
And it's because of what he's done. It's because of what he stood for so long, and he's just solid. Like, unfortunately, people who are cut from that cloth are so rare that you almost don't believe you're in the presence of them. The reason why, like, because he doesn't have to say yes to anything. So if you're talking about if you want to peel back the curtain, he could have said no
Mm-hmm.
at any time.
Mm-hmm.
What? Who is this kid? Right? We have certain conversations, and he's like, "Oh, okay, you're one of us." Right? Like, yeah. And it's also there's still a proving point where again, 2024, it's not 2001 him, right? But it's him though. Like he's there,
Mm-hmm.
and that part allows me to carry the load
Mm-hmm.
through his guidance and through his like, hey, do this, do this. So as a matter of fact, like it's almost maybe more beneficial than him not being in his prime because now he's ready to be that learning tree.
Mm-hmm.
He's ready. He likes to sit back and observe of like, kind of, even if it's like, yeah, you take the hit, right? But it's like you see when you took that hit, you should have did this. Try it next time because that hit's gonna come again. Now I'm there, right? And then that extra kick in the ass of like, you think I'm gonna be the reason why Suzuki doesn't win gold in America? No, hell no. And to make it even better, we won the tag titles 6 days after I competed in the Grand Prix in Mexico. So again, like, that's again that confidence boost of true validation when there's no cameras, when there's no pressure, when there's just men in a room and they extend their hand or they extend a hug or they extend just a conversation and they don't have to. And, that's something that I'll forever be very indebted to him, where I feel like he's made me better, but he also made me more important because people understand the deeper side. Like, no, he doesn't give people the rub because, oh, he's a nice guy. Or no, he doesn't do it to anybody.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care if a company even tries to pay him for it. He can say no. Because I gave you another thing. When was the last time you saw him in MLW? He does what he wants. He hasn't been back in a while. It's not because of me, because anyone. He does whatever he wants. And so if he picks up the phone, if I need him for ETU, he's coming. If he, hey, what do you want tag titles? Yeah, give me the kid. Like, that's how it goes. And as far as a funny story, um, he is him. Uh, when he's ready to go out, he is in war mode. Some fan found his way near us, kind of preparing for a match. Had a very beautiful custom jacket with his face on it and a lot of accolades and things like that. Wrong place, wrong time. They asked him if he could get a picture of an autograph. Suzuki looked at him, towel over his face. No. And then turned around. And that dude looked, he like looked at me. I said, what the hell do you think I'm gonna do? Right? Look at you. But that was the story, was like, that's true, like that's OG.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care about your feelings, get with the program. And that's something that, again, that's a lost art because people
Yeah.
always think about everyone's feelings, which I think there's balance to that.
Hmm.
Because I feel like you care about everyone's feelings, you can ignore a learning process.
Hmm.
But with him, it's all learning and it's all attitude. And like he's cool though. Like if you follow him, like he's got swag, he's got his story, he's a brand.
Yeah.
And he doesn't have to waste time to waste time. Like he likes pictures of my daughter, with my dog, like he supports that real life stuff, you know what I mean?
Hmm.
And that's, I think, where he earns more respect because he understands the balance is the hardest part of this.
Yeah.
It's not the wrestling. That's the escape part. It's not being on the road with your boys, with not worried about when the sun's coming up. That's the best part about it. It's the balance when you come home and you got to be all of these different hats,
Hmm.
and those bills come. The more, right, the more things you do, the more bills are coming. Can you provide? Can you sustain? And can you support? And the fact that I do, and I don't ask him for help um, in those ways, but I'm open to advice is why we get along, and that's why we have a solid relationship to this day.
Love that. Love that. I see a question in the chat. Uh, PIR is wrestling says, how is working with Deadlock Pro Wrestling and memories of Tony James and Johnny the Boys and owners of DPW?
Um, that was a special place.
Yeah.
It was a place that I saw on online, and just just the black and orange and just the energy was just like, oh, this is the sickest thing. I want to be a part of this. Hat. They're in Carolina, like they contacted Gabe
Mhm.
for us first, and it was a very special time because as we were working with MSP there, we were working with MSP and Limitless and telling a very long story, but a very thought out and a very special story to the four of us, um, where it's just, four individuals who love this, who respect tag team wrestling and want to do it our way and be on platforms that matter, and and win over fans
Mhm.
through our work and through our our genuineness, and that's what we did. They gave us Please Come Back. They that feud validated us in Limitless.
Yeah.
That feud validated us in Deadlock. And we were able to do a lot of things, like those tag toys, those posters
Yeah.
are legendary, and they're going to live forever. And those T-shirts that I have in my closet, that those mean something to be a part of that family, because it was a family. It almost felt like it was like the third brand. Like it really felt like that. And I hope all those guys are doing great. I hope it comes back, right?
Yeah.
But if it doesn't, they're gonna talk about it forever.
Yeah.
And I think that's a beautiful thing. So
I was just talking to someone the other day about Deadlock Pro. We're like, oh, hopefully, like they come back from like hiatus or whatever. I
yeah,
mean, I know they're supposed to do Japan sometime this year. I know that's like to be determined
yeah,
and everything like that. But like, I got like so invested like the last couple of years in Deadlock Pro. I'm like, oh, I was like, this is great. I was like,
and then
so I'm
yeah,
sad.
and then if you look at the history too, not even the history, but just like of who what talent came out of that
Yeah.
place. You know what I mean?
And
Like,
now a bunch of them are on TV, which is
and
crazy.
not just TV.
Yeah.
Jackson Drake is the evolved champion.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, like Javon Evans just qualified for the elimination chamber. He's
Yeah.
21 years old. Like, I met that dude at 19.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like just a cool dude, athletic as hell, and just with his head was on straight.
Yeah.
Jackson Drake too. But you know why? Because of their trainer.
Yeah.
But that bro, Braun, man, he's the truth.
Yeah.
Like, I want him everywhere. And I think he might have got a tryout. I think I read that somewhere. So man, and he beyond deserved, a solid dude. Yeah, that whole staff, that whole locker room,
Mhm.
like incredible.
It's crazy. A good cut back up. So I was scrolling to look for an older Kwon match and found Selena de Laurenta wrestling. I had never seen her wrestle before, so glad to find this against Roxy. See?
Oh, she started wrestling. Yeah, that's how she started. She just got injured, you know. And then again, she found other things that she was really, really good at. So now
Yeah.
she doesn't fall on her head.
That's the nice thing about like
Yeah.
independent wrestling and like, you know, even like these interviews and then like, you know, you see one match, you become interested and then you find other people, whatever. I mean, you also brought up like Limitless. The last time you were on here, you were prepping for your match with Gabe Sky at Limitless versus Anthony Henry and JD Drake. So like, God, like how long ago was that?
Um,
Like,
yeah, no, that's like 2 years, almost 3 years ago
yeah,
now.
it's
That's
crazy.
fair. What's the 2023? That's
Yeah,
right. That's when we took over that one. Yeah. Yeah.
it's so crazy.
And I don't know what the future holds for us over there.
Hmm.
Um, I would love, man, if they get tag titles though,
Yeah.
that's boom. But they're doing great things. You know, shout out to my brother Desmond Cole.
Hmm.
Mm, You know, he just lost the title, but he's got to pack it up for a little bit. He's got
Yeah.
to take care of some things. But that's someone again, like that's the three of us. You know, what I mean, we
Yeah.
walked in, he took that place over.
Yeah.
That's what same
That's
thing with expected again. And then Devin, and if Desmond was healthy, you know, like still, like you'd be still at top. You know,
yeah.
so but wonderful place.
Yeah, definitely. So check out Limitless. Shout out to Randy doing great things over there as well too. So, the second part of Conrad's question was funny stories or memories on being in CMLLL in Mexico and MLW in 2024 and 2025.
Yeah, me thinking that I was really good at Spanish. Really, I'll be fine. And then the first person, I was like, oh, different thing. Man, that was the first one terrifying. I didn't fully understand exactly what the whole Grand Prix thing was because they
Okay.
changed the rules a little bit. But just I saw the people that were there. I'm like, and again, that humbleness, like, what am I doing?
Yeah.
You know, and realizing there's too much money and there's way too much reputation and influence to give someone an opportunity because they like them.
Mm.
It's because you're supposed to be there. And that was an eye opener for me. That's like, no, I'm supposed to be here. I'm a professional wrestler. And it's not about making. It's not like, oh, I made it. It's not cocky. It's in that sense, or even trying to make it that simple. It's these opportunities are these opportunities are windows for you to show what you believe, and it's in a way for you to get to where you want to be your way. It's not kissing ass. It's not asking favors. It's not, and again, and not saying that's even the wrong way. It's just my body, my mind, the way that I'm built is not able to take crutches, or at least things that I view at as crutches.
Mm.
And I know it's a long road. I say that all the time. Um, I'm, one of the only Asian wrestlers who speaks English from New York, backs up what he talks, and talks a different style of shit. And I will martial arts you to death, and I will spit on you at the same time. There's never been a combination like it. So there's no blueprint for it. I love him to death. You can't Jimmy Wayne gang me. In the sense where you cannot put me in a typecast that's going to make me feel like I can't be myself.
Mm.
So I make it my own. CMLL recognizes it. So in 2025, when they call MLW and they're looking for talent with that roster and what that roster looks like, and they call me first. And if I'm blessed enough to go back, it's going to be another validation of two times. You, there's no mistake for a third time. And so if I earn a third time, that means that I did something strong there. I did something real there. And I have a formula that is working. So yeah.
There I have it. So,
Mhm.
I have one final question for you. If anybody else has anything, drop into the chat, and then we'll talk about what you got coming up. So, I know I asked this to you before because it's very important to me on this podcast, Wrestling with Positivity. So, but we're getting like an update. So, with all the negativity in the world of wrestling, I like to focus on the positive. So, is there anything you could share? Whether maybe you've done for a wrestler's done for you, maybe a fan's done for you, maybe something that you've done for a fan, anything that we wouldn't know unless you shared this story.
Yeah, hopefully I got a bunch of people to get in the shower. Um, yeah, in the sense of like that understanding, like real life talks to the people that I love. Like these are wrestlers, these are people that I should just know their names and they just follow them because of business and wrestle. It's like going to work, right? And any other job. And yet last week, I have a picture of Gabe Sky, like holding my daughter. That has nothing to do with wrestling, but wrestling got these types of things. Like, no wrestlers are coming to my house, right? Like when my wife sleeps, when my baby lit, like no, like so it gave, like those are things like wrestling is powerful of what it can do. As long as you understand like how to handle everything else. Um, Wrestling made me grow up in a lot of ways too, but also I had to grow up to go wrestle. I would love to act like I was mature enough to wrestle at 16 and 15 like these kids. I was running the streets. I wasn't thinking I knew I wanted to do it, but there was
Mm-hmm.
no telling me. I wasn't disciplined in that sense of it. So I had to find it. And wrestling, helped that. And then the people that I met learned business, learned certain relationships. But as far as like doing things kind for like fans in the way we're like I I'm never too good to talk to somebody in that way, and to give advice, but also like I'm honest, and I feel like people that's again refreshing for
Mm-hmm.
some. So I feel like in a way a benefit is that they get to experience or have a different standard of what a solid trusting relationship is with me, and then if they go back to their home lives and they see some cracks in the wall, well, I didn't tell them there was cracks in the wall. They figured it out because
Yeah.
they know what it is with me. If I don't lie, why should your husband? If I tell you the truth, why should your wife? If I'm like this, why do you treat me with respect? And why? And but then why do you fight with your mom like you have three of them? Like get your shit together. Like and everything says, what I mean? So it's like I feel like I represent that where it's like I don't tell you that I'm better than anybody. It's not that. It's just I see the big picture.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to know how I see it, I'll tell you. And if you understand what I'm saying or you feel like it attaches to what you think, well then yeah, get on. But that would be my contribution is when I want people to win. I want people to know about things. If I hear about an incredible thing that some of the vet told me, I'm calling Gabe in that same room.
Mm-hmm.
If if I see an opportunity, if I see something that makes sense, um, you know, might have to give a quick bat signal to the expected, chat group, right? And see what's going on. So it would be that. It would be never holding secrets. Yeah.
Mm. Love that. So there you have that. So let's talk about what you got coming up. Busy weekend for you.
I'm gonna beat the shit out of Jay Bougie in the pretty loose move in 6 years. No, but so the that Saturday, remarkable wrestling. I'm coming back. But
Yes.
I'm coming back and I'm bringing a friend, a pretty big friend. And we have things that we want. The remarkable tag team championships. I won with Gabe Sky. We lost him. Never really came back to the scene. Gabe is doing his thing as the world champion right now. He's gonna wrestle Mustafa Ali,
Yeah.
and that you got to go to that one because I can't even. It's gonna be ridiculous. And then, but that tag match, Brother Greatness knows like there's love there with Brother Greatness.
Yeah.
But he had again this narrative that like God's gonna save him,
Mm-hmm.
and he got miracles confused. Like there's a story of this man, right? And there's a big flood in the city, and they evacuated the city. And this man decided to stay. He's a very devout Christian. He's like, no, I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna stay in my own house. God will save me. A few hours go by, the water's up in the living room. Like he said, oh, that is waste. You see the boat coming by, and they see him. They wave him on, like, you'll come in the boat. We'll bring you to the shelter. He's like, no, 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 it's fine. You guys go save someone else. God will save me. A few hours pass. That was on the roof because now, like, the water level rises so much, it's on his ankles on the roof. And then a helicopter comes by, and he's like, and they're trying to bring the ladder down. They're like, waving him on, like, come on. It's like, no, 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 go help someone else. God will save him. A few hours pass, and the house collapses. He drowns. He dies. He goes to heaven. He goes, God, I begged for you. I believed in you. I asked you for help. He said, motherfucker, I gave you a boat and a helicopter. Like, why are you like? He was waiting for a miracle. His miracle that he's waiting for is he can forfeit the titles. That's the boat. Or when the bell rings, he can lay down. That's the helicopter. If he does not do one of those two things, there's going to be blood in the ring, and it's not going to be mine, and it's not going to be Cruz. He loves those championships, and I respect it a lot, and I respect him. These don't, though. And my 7-foot friend definitely doesn't get it.
No.
So I hope that he's maybe listening or he'll check in later. And I want him to hear that story. I'm giving him a boat and I'm giving him a whole helicopter to avoid this flood that's happening. It's not if this flood, it's happening right now. Right now, if he looks down, he is knee deep in water. But he can still walk to a boat if he wants to. I want to say, Friday night, I better get a call from Remarkable saying, hey, listen, uh, there's not going to be a match, but you guys are going to win the champion. You guys can have the titles. And if I get on that plane without that phone call and I land and there's not a phone call waiting for me when I turn my phone back on, I pay for Wi-Fi, but if, I'll turn my phone back on and there's still no call, and then we get to the ring and they're there with their hands up like they're going to do something, I can't stop what he's going to do. And if I feel disrespected, I can't stop what I'm going to do. But regardless, we're walking out as the Remarkable Tag Team Champions. And then the following night, it's going to be another dark story. Because it's not just a match. I can even tell you, it's not even a spoiler. I can almost promise you Jay Bougie is not going to make an entrance. If he even thinks he's even getting to the stage safely, it's not happening. I might wait in the parking lot. There's he needs to go and he doesn't get it. So like I try to speak from a higher place where it's like I said this, last week on another show, like the worst part about it is he can be great. He has passion. He has ability. He has a lot of reasons as to why he's doing this. And sometimes that's what you need. But what I've been saying this theme through the whole podcast, you have to have your shit together. He does not. He can't keep his team together. He can't keep himself together. He can't stop himself from putting himself in danger. And last week, he mentioned my daughter. That's different. That makes it not wrestling. That makes it not about ETV. That makes it about me and him. And I was serious before. I said, I've never been patted down at the Mecca. He knows what I'm about. He can lie all he wants and say, Tristan, this, ask around. Ask around. I never wear a mask anywhere. I don't need to. So people don't bother me because of any, they know better. Jay Bougie also knows better. That's why I give him benefit of the doubt. But he can't stop himself. Smooth can't stop him. Struggles can't stop him. So now I gotta stop him. But it's not a hero story. You don't get a round of applause for swatting a fly. You just move on. You just wipe your hand and you move on. This just happens to be on camera. It's nothing special. The only difference is the things that I get to do doesn't get broken up because he signed the contract. I'm going to beat him into submission. And I'm going to make him quit on camera. I'm going to make him give me his titles. I'm going to make him call me daddy on camera. And he's going to be gone. And Smooth can stay. Smooth can watch. Smooth can jump in. But if he gets in our way too, he's getting put down. And I'm looking forward to it because I expect him to. No pun intended. Actually, I hope he does. And you'll know again, back to the palm tree. If a palm tree with braids falls down in the middle of the Mecca and there's a lot of people around to hear it, it makes a really big noise. And so loud that Jay Bougie's voice might sound quiet. Last time that in that ring, silence when we won that match. This time, you're gonna be able to hear his heart stop. That's how quiet it's gonna be in there. It's gonna be three sounds: him giving up, his final breath, and the bell ringing. That is the 22nd. There is no narrative that needs to be spun. There is no alternative side. You need to check with him that this is what's happening. I'm a trained fighter and I'm pissed off. I'm the leader of the expected on this night because this is what I said that we're going to do. I put us here and I will get us out. I don't tell Gabe Scott what to do. I don't tell Alec Price what to do. I don't tell Matt Mako what to do. I don't care. I don't tell what Austin Lee what to do. What I do is I lay out the plan of what we're going to have and who we're going to be. And it's a thumbs up, thumbs down situation. And I have never had anything but unanimous agreement on our missions. And this is next. Didn't have to be this. Could have been a really nice competitive match, a feud for the ages, watchable, legendary. And instead, it's going to be what it is. You're not going to see one headlock. You're not going to see one clean rope break. You're going to see a ref just there. You're going to see a person in stripes trying their best to not say the wrong thing to me when I'm doing what I need to do. And same thing goes for Gabe Scott. The people that I've been in the ring with, the people that I stand beside, it should speak for itself. But then it's what I do, and on the 22nd, the Killionaires are gonna have their last match. I mean, we retired the Hit Squad in there. We're gonna retire the Killionaires, and it sucks too because I feel like people like them too. You know what I mean? Like people like they do they like it.
Yeah.
Um, but I don't know. People like their grandparents too, right? They gotta go.
Well, there you have it.
Yeah, that's right.
So make sure you're tuning in this weekend if you're not going to be there. ETU.
See, now I can relax. Now we're talking, right? Me and you, we're chilling. Sometimes it's just you bring them up and
So, but yeah, remarkable. You can still get tickets. Go there this Saturday again. ETU.
it's gonna be a fun show though, guys. Yeah, guys,
It's gonna be a long
don't
weekend.
stop on my account on my changing of emotions here. I just need to let you guys know what's gonna go on.
Well, shit. Counts in the chat says good evening. Welcome on into the chat. So, yeah. So, if people are not following you, I don't know why they're not following you, but tell them where to follow you if they're not.
They should. I have the best music on my profile. You would love it. But it's at the Ikuro Kwon on X and Instagram. And once I figure out how to make everything else, or I'll hire someone to do it, there will be more. Like I was telling you about these like the merch and stuff like that.
Yeah.
No, but I will be, and let me say the exact address because I know I'm gonna mess it up. Also on the 22nd before ETU, I'm doing a signing. Again, Jay Bougie doesn't know nothing about that, but I'm doing a signing at the toy shop in New York City, February 22nd, 11 to 3 at the Adria Hotel in Queens, New York. I'll send you the thing.
Okay.
That way, if you want to share the link later, you can.
I will.
And that's what I got going on right for the show. So come, say hi, tell me, try to convince me otherwise to let Jay Bougie just beat him. Convince me to just pin him. That's the last day to convince me. And I will listen to fans because I said I value fans' opinion. I value people who value ETU, who value me, who value wrestling's opinion. And if you think Jay Bougie should live, change my mind. I'm open. I'm open.
There you go. You can shoot some tweets and all that stuff. Pierre in the chat says, last question, is Cruel crazy for the extreme stunts?
I don't even think he calls them stunts. I think he just calls it like Wednesday. He's just, I've once, I saw him eat a bowl of nails one day, without any milk. So he's he got to tell you, he does what he wants. Yep. So some people call them stunts. I call them, that's how he gets from point A to point B. It's just different for us, And I don't like to ask him a lot of questions either. So
there you go. Phil's in the chat. He says, morning. What are you talking? It's 8 at night. What are you talking about? Where are you that you're saying morning?
I can't think what time zone it even be.
Crazy. So, well, that's what's coming up, guys. Again, support, ETU, support Remarkable. Definitely. So, the alter ego, Tristan Tai, Ikuro Kwon, thank you for joining us.
No, you're the best. Thank you so much. I don't mean to change the tone every time you ask me about these people that I have to wrestle. But this is a wonderful show. Congratulations on being near 300. That's crazy.
Yeah. Next week actually will be 300. So with that being said, Tyler Stevens is coming on next Wednesday.
Cool.
And episode 300 is Darian Bankston. We're gonna try to make it Thursday because I'm going down to Action.
I love it.
It's crazy. So thank you for being part of of my 300 episodes.
Oh no, we'll get there. Especially again when we'll do it when we're all like double strapped up. We'll do the interview.
Yeah, I gotta have you guys above the rest come on here.
I'm gonna have like Jay Booty's head in a glass.
Oh my god! Yeah. I did have you guys both on together though. So
yeah, I hopped on after, but you're gonna see I'm gonna have like a mop. I'm gonna have all his dreads on like a mop head. I'm just gonna be mop.
Oh cleaning, my gosh! Somebody bring the man a coconut.
Cleaning my house. Yeah.
Phil says it's a Phil thing to say. Speaking of crazy. Ryan Peterson's in the chat. He goes, Kwon, my dude, and Tiffany. Hi. So yeah. But so like I said, next week I will be back with Tyler Stevens. So I can yell at him that he didn't use pumpkins in a trick-or-treat death match. Shouldn't there be pumpkins in a trick-or-treat death match?
I would just had all the razors and the candy. That's just old school style. Just make him eat a bunch of candy with razors.
I'm freaking dead. I'm dead. So, So with that being said, guys, thank you for joining. Thank you for giving me a like. Thank you for all of your questions. This really was like a fan podcast because
no, this is it means a lot. Like I said, anytime people can care about what I'm doing, like that's insane to me.
Yeah.
It's insane to me. So, and it means a lot because it means like it's just real.
Yeah.
Like there's no one that shows love to me because of anything other than like they genuinely mean it. So I thank all the people for that. And again, like it only happens on shows like this when they have a host that they believe in, that they love, that gives them exactly what they want. And we have awesome guests all the time. So
all you guys love. You guys so much. So and thank you. Support Kwon, aka Ty. The alter ego. It'll be the running joke for me on like all the other podcasts and everything like that. So but you guys know the drill. Stay safe, support independent wrestling, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a good night.